Hello and welcome to Funny English. I'm excited to be sharing this content with you today, and I hope you find it informative and enjoyable. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Listen and practice. Romeo and Juliet is a timeless tale of two star-crossed lovers who were born into feuding families, the Montagues and the Capulets. The story takes place in Verona, Italy in the late 16th century. Romeo, a Montague, first laid eyes on Juliet, a Capulet at a masked ball hosted by her father. Despite their family's ongoing feud, the two young lovers were immediately drawn to each other and fell deeply in love. They secretly married with the help of Juliet's nurse and Friar Lawrence, a Franciscan friar. However, their happiness was short-lived. Tybalt, a Capulet, challenged Romeo to a duel after he saw him at the ball, and in the heat of the moment, Romeo killed Tybalt in self-defense. As a result, Romeo was banished from Verona. Desperate to be together, Juliet devised a plan with Friar Lawrence to fake her death and join Romeo in Mantua. The friar gave Juliet a potion that would put her into a death-like sleep for 42 hours. However, the letter informing Romeo of the plan never reached him. Believing Juliet to be dead, Romeo returned to Verona and, in a fit of grief, broke poison to take his own life. He went to Juliet's tomb, where he found her in a deep sleep and drank the poison, dying by her side. Juliet woke up to find Romeo dead, and upon realizing what had happened, she also took her own life with Romeo's dagger. Their tragic deaths brought an end to the long-standing feud between the Montague and the Capulet, and the two families finally buried their differences and laid their young lovers to rest together. Romeo and Juliet's tragic story has been retold countless times in various forms of art, including plays, ballads, operas, and films. Its enduring popularity and themes of love, passion, and sacrifice continue to captivate audiences to this day. As news of the young lovers' deaths spread throughout Verona, it sparked outrage and disbelief among the citizens. The Prince of Verona, who had tried to intervene in the family feud, was deeply saddened by the turn of events. He declared that the tragic outcome was a direct result of the hatred and violence between the two families. The prince called a meeting of the Montagues and the Capulets, and he harshly reprimanded them for their constant bickering and fighting. He told them that their behavior had resulted in the loss of two innocent young lives, and that the guilt of their actions would haunt them for the rest of their days. The prince ordered that a monument be built in honor of Romeo and Juliet, and he declared that the city of Verona would remember their story for generations to come as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hate and violence. The families of the young lovers who had once been so entrenched in their feud were now consumed by grief and remorse. They saw the error of their ways and realized that their hatred had caused more harm than good. They decided to work together to create a better future for their families and the city of Verona, and they made a vow to never again let their differences divide them. The story of Romeo and Juliet has become one of the most famous and timeless love stories in history. People from all over the world continue to be inspired by the passionate love of Romeo and Juliet and the message of their story, that love and understanding are more powerful than hate and violence. Over the centuries, Romeo and Juliet's story has been retold in countless ways, each with its own unique interpretation of the classic tale. Many artists and writers have used the story as means of exploring themes of love, tragedy, and the dangers of societal feuds and prejudices. The play continues to be a popular choice for stage productions, and it has been performed in theaters all over the world. Its timeless appeal has also led to numerous adaptations in film and television, including adaptations in different cultures and time periods. In recent years, Romeo and Juliet has also been used as a powerful symbol of hope and resilience in the face of adversity. The love of the young lovers is often seen as an inspiring example of what can be achieved when people set aside their differences and come together in the name of love and understanding. Despite its tragic ending, the story of Romeo and Juliet continues to touch the hearts of people from all walks of life. Its message of love, hope, and the power of young love continues to inspire and move people, making it one of the most beloved stories of all time. In conclusion, the story of Romeo and Juliet remains a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences centuries after its creation. Its theme of love, tragedy, and the power of understanding are as relevant today as they were in Shakespeare's time, and it is a testament to the enduring power of the classic tale.